He's in this camp. Because, the 21st verse, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Neither, wait a minute, neither were they what? They were not thankful. So the fact that they were not thankful, they separated themselves from God. Some of you know God too. Are you thankful? Because if you're not, a lot of times you'll get so carried away that you move over in the camp of the not thankful. Now, come on now. But became, mean they were not like that at the beginning. We know the Kenites out there, they don't believe in God. But we'll get so wrapped up and enamored with the world's way of doing things instead of doing what God, the way, first seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. That's God's way of doing things. But became what? Vain. In their imagination. How can this man look at the genome and the helical, the DNA molecule, and say there ain't no God?
How can he?
There's no way. It's too miraculous. How can something that you cannot even see with the most, barely can see with the most powerful electron microscope they have, and contained within that is everything that makes you who you are, and you going to say there is no God? That means you done got vain in your own imagination, like you controlling this.
Yes, Lord.
And they are trying to patent the genome. Yeah, they're trying. God ain't going to put up with that. And their foolish, notice what God said, their foolish heart was dark. Now think about that. When you're not thankful, you open that door of being vain in your own mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Shoot, I don't need no God. I got 32, 36, 24. I got it going on.
Thinking that.
Vain in your own mind. I got 6 packs and the other pack to go along with it, so I ain't got to do nothing. But you got to realize that ain't going to last. I know I'm in the book, but I got to be real, but I won't tell. You know, see what I'm saying? We have to understand all this stuff you hanging your head on now, nothing. I was listening to a rap song, and I'm going to send them a rap back. And I'm going to tell you, it came from my brother, too. I'm talking about my mind is blown and I can't get it back. My soul is gone and I can't get it back. Well, I got something to tell him. Yes, you can. I'm gonna. Hey, glory! He's just trying to sell some music. But if your mind's gone and your soul is gone, oh, yes, you can get it back. Are y'all hearing what the Lord said? I better calm myself down. But Lord have mercy. See what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
Professing themselves to be wise. Do y'all know some of these rappers think they're heavy?
Yes, they do,
They're the whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to call them. They think they're the whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
My God. They became what? Food.
That's the word, Pastor, food.
I didn't write that. God did. It is a fool that said in his heart. Then the book says, there is no God. Now, I'm not calling nobody a moronus. Don't you call nobody a fool. God said, that's just being real, but the word is moronus. In the Greek and even in the Hebrew, it means devoid of God. When you're devoid of God, you're not thankful. You rely on your own whatever. Now, look what they do. And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made likened to corruptible man. Now look what they do. And to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Now if you just study Egypt, every one of their gods is some kind of animal or something else. That ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yes, it is, Pastor.
We still do it. You can play enough games, but see, they don't tell you when them men left that game, they could hardly walk. Some of them couldn't talk. But they'll put a bronze statue out there in front of him so you can see him every time you come in the stadium. Remind you of, come on, keep spending your money. Remember Babe Ruth played here. Come on. Well, Babe Ruth dead. I don't know why people, but they act like, hey, but we same way. You'll go to a certain whatever designer. I can't wear nothing but, Nothing wrong with having it, but they don't take the place of God. You're beginning to let that world way of thinking creep into your mind. I will mention the loving kindness of God, what he bestowed upon me. I didn't get this of my own strength. If I'm wearing a Hickey Freeman, God gave it to me.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, you got to have it. You don't even talk to Hickey Freeman unless you got $2,000 or $3,000 just for a pair of pants. You see what I'm saying? Now listen with the corrupt, and all you have to do is look around.
Yes, sir.
Look at your proteins. Most of them are named after what? Animals. Look at some of your high schools and all that.
Yes, sir.
Turning whatever the athlete is, they wipe that away. You're not a person anymore. You are a Wolverine. That's what I was told. I'm not even a person anymore. I'm a Wolverine. So this was created by God. You just turned it into a Wolverine. And some of us let that happen to us. Haven't you seen some of them pros coming out there acting like they're eagles and flying around? You're not an eagle. You are a blessed being of God. I'm just playing a little bit, but do you understand what I'm saying? You don't let that world turn you into something that you're not. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Some science says you come from slime. I don't read that in the book. You're comet dust. You're seeds from Mars. All kind of stuff. In other words, what you're saying is you don't know. I don't have to go looking. I can read here and find out exactly where I came from. But listen, I want to finish this out. Wherefore God, when you're not thankful, look what God did. Wherefore God, Elohim, also, meaning they should know better. Why are they acting like Kenites? They're not Kenites. They're not devoid of God. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanliness. How did he do it? Through the lust of their own heart, their own mind. They did what they wanted to do. I understand all that, man, but I ain't got time for all that, man. That's too slow. I'm going to tell you, when you get it from God, it's never too slow. It's always on time. Now look, see, this is another thing. To dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Do you know, if you have a chance to talk to some people who pursue that lifestyle, you'll find out that they're not thankful about nothing. And will lie and say, God made them that way.
Yes.
And I'm mad at him. I'll let them think what they want. Look what it says. Who changed? Notice what they did? And it doesn't matter. Some pulpits will change what the Lord says.
Yes, sir.
One reason I do not like the NIV. I have nothing against it. Anybody want to use it? In Ezekiel 13, it says, I'm against those who teach my people to fly to save their souls. If you look at it in NIV, they said, we're catching birds and we're not letting them go. That's not what the book says. I'm against those. Not catching birds. You understand? Not catching birds. But I'm against those that teaching my people that they're going to fly to save their souls. Read it for yourself. They read it in NIV. Then check it out from the Strong's. Nothing against any Bible that will help you, but God says study. Because you're supposed to be the one. You're responsible. Who's going to make that decision as to which one you believe? You are. And who changed it? Who changed? God also gave them unclean their own lust of the heart too. Why did they do it? To dishonor their own body between themselves, who changed the truth of